Hey everyone, I'm doing a follow-up on the VW bus repairs, and some more parts came in, so I was able to get some more work done. Um, it had a, I always forget to turn this light on. There we go. The dash, you want to know what you want to call it, the cluster plastic. The old one was broken, and I installed a new one. The old one was busted around the corners, and in between the hot and the cold knobs, the plastic was broken out of it. So that was installed. The here's the old one. If you look at that, you can kind of see that there's somebody hacked some holes in there, and the corner was blown away. So that's one piece down. The other was the old antenna was kind of gobbled together, so we installed a new antenna. No big deal there, it's fairly simple. And the thing that's really kind of taken the time is the door sweeps, window sweeps, being these pieces right here. The old one, if you saw in another video, the rubber was actually hanging right out of the door, allowing a lot of water to run down on the inside of the door. So the driver's side is done. Basically entails taking the door panels off and disassembling the door and putting the new seal in. The driver's door is done, minus the door panels. He's ordering new door panels and new kick panels for down below, so those are all removed and will stay removed until they come in. There's some rust in there, but not bad, not as bad as I was expecting. He's probably going to get some kind of spray to shoot down in there to stop it. I usually just use oil. If you look, you can see right there those little marks. That's actually from a stud welding gun that when they pull dents out, they grab it on the other side, and it just heats up. It welds itself to the kind of like a rivet head and dent pull, and they pull the dents out evenly. You can see where they bonded some screws and then reset the side marker light. So it was tagged in that corner. You can kind of see the gaps of the door aren't quite right, but what are you gonna do? So on the passenger's door, I have it all disassembled right now. In the process of getting to it is you start with, again, pulling the door panel off, door handle, and there, right there. He's going to wait for the new panels, and I can swap over all the hardware and the air channel, and I'm not sure what it comes for holes cut in them as far as the handle and the latch and the screws. Hopefully it comes with a set area for the screws, or if not, I can just lay them over as a template and try to mark them and come back over. As you can kind of see, they didn't use the factory tension connectors that normally hold it. But continuing on, the first thing that comes out is the seal. There's a wing window sitting right here, and then there's a big seal roll down your window that sits right here, and that has clips on the inside of it too. But if you take your time and work it, you can pull that down all the way around. The main window has two screws right here that mount to a plate that's a little bit further down, but that's wound down all the way. See the bottom of the window. That allows the window to move around a little bit and give you some room. So by doing that, you can remove that strip, get that out of your way. On the front edge, actually I should show you the parts instead of talking about an empty door, right? This piece right here is on the inside door sweep, and that just has these little clips. You work behind them, you can actually pull that right out of your way, and that gives you a little bit of room left or right on the window. Two screws hold the wing window in, one down bottom, right there. And after you pull that seal out, I was just talking about the larger one, there's another one up top that you pull out. And if you take your time, you rock that window back and forth. It's in there pretty tight, but it will come out. You can see by the scratches and stuff, just trying to work it out of there. You will get the wing window out, and after that wing window is removed is the chrome and the outside glass molding or belt line molding or whatever name you want to call it will come out. The whole upper section is just held in by the same clips that kind of hold the this piece right here, the big fat rubber piece that goes in the channel. Down below, it has something like the clips that were on here, but they're all broken off and rusted. That just pops through the door, and that holds the outside in place. And then the wing window actually holds the front of it on. Unfortunately, he had some problems when the stuff was getting shipped. That's how the packages came. And if you notice that lays flat on the floor, well, if you look at this, you can kind of see the package has a curl to it, like that. And the top of the chrome, it's actually rolled over on itself, kind of damaged. Not supposed to look like that. This side's not quite as bad as the driver's side was, but what are you gonna do? So they came in with a little bit of tweaking to them. I'll show you better that way. Yeah, you can see the package. How the package was rolled. But if you look at the driver's side, everything got in place pretty well, but if you look right there, you can kind of see where this piece was curled up right on itself. So I had to try to relax it and get it to lay back into where it wanted to lay. But caused a crease right there. But the rest of it's in there pretty good. Kind of went back and forth with saying maybe we should take it back and get new ones, but I have a feeling the new ones are going to be about the same shape. And I need to kind of get going on this thing and get it finished up. So that's where we are right now. I'm not sure how long we're going to have as far as the door panels and kick panels are concerned, but that's pretty much all we're waiting on to finish this up. I do believe he has a mirror he needs to get to me. And one last thing is it starts real well, but right off the line it's got a pretty bad flat spot, and it's got a CDI aftermarket ignition in it. So I may look into that and see if that's causing some problems. I believe the stock distributor had a vacuum advance along with the mechanical advance, and vacuum advances for that reason. When you first boot it, it advances the timing, and it does not have that, so that may be part of the issue too. So I have a bus that's complete. I may just do a swap of components to get that squared away and figure out what's causing it. But thanks for watching, and people even do when we're all done, if the weather is not too bad, we'll do a little joyride with the bus. Thanks again. Bye.